surprised to know that 99% of American households have at least one television set, and the majority more than that. However, would you be surprised to find out that not a single television is manufactured in the USA? See, as why in a country where television is a mass form of media, do we not manufacture any TVs? It is not that we are incapable. There was a time when manufacturing products in the USA was done, and we took pride in that they were American made. Okay, sorry. But the inexpensiveness of manufacturing in countries with significantly lower manufacturing costs have caused us to move overseas. This continuously growing trend is causing American workers to lose their jobs and families to struggle. It has also sparked the question if, is outsourcing to other countries a major problem? Of course it is not a problem in the eyes of business owners, because they are gaining more and more profits from lower prices and lower pay wages. The individuals outsourcing is harming, however, are the workers. They have been put out of their jobs because these businesses have relocated. These production workers are not in the few. North Carolina alone have had a tremendous amount of jobs outsourced. It is very possible that you may know of individuals and their families who have struggled with this. My own family, for example, has struggled with outsourcing because my mother had a job of working 12 years at an embroidery plant called Liberty Embroidery. The plant was forced to shut down and relocate, and all the workers were laid off. It was beneficial for the company to move to Honduras, but it caused many families to struggle. My family eventually got back on their feet, but other families have yet to do so. My goal in this speech is to persuade you to take small steps to change this ever-growing problem. First, I want to inform you about outsourcing of American businesses overseas. Next, I will convince you that this outsourcing is a problem for U.S. workers. And finally, I will tell you how you yourself can make a difference and make companies think twice before outsourcing. I will begin by informing you a little about outsourcing. First, I want to ask if any of you, without looking, know where the clothes you are wearing is manufactured. Well, my jacket and my shirt were made in China and my pants in India. In my Intro to Apparel class, we were asked to go into our closet and pick 30 items that we wear on a daily basis and make a log of where each item was manufactured. I created a pie chart showing my findings, and as you can see, majority were in China. And I was actually surprised to find that 3 of my shirts were made in the USA. But all over, the majority of my items were manufactured in Asian countries. The reason for this is the pay wages in Asian countries are significantly lower than in the United States. This chart I also have from the 2007 from the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows the pay wages across the globe. And as you can see that in Mexico and in Taiwan, it's significantly lower pay wages than in the U.S. Although this chart does not show it, in my Business of Fashion textbook, China, Korea, India, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka also have significantly lower pay wages than the U.S. So now we can see why outsourcing is so appealing to the business owners. But what exactly is it doing to the American economy? As businesses are growing richer and richer, the unemployment rate is rising higher and higher. More companies are jumping on the outsourcing bandwagon and are being taken overseas. Factory jobs are being taken overseas, leaving the unemployed with few options of making or getting a job that's even close to the one that they have. An article in Bloomsburg Business Week focuses on the bankruptcy of GM Motors and and loss of many jobs, but highlights the creation of jobs by Walmart. This article basically explains how all these higher paying jobs are being replaced by lower paying jobs, such as Walmart. This is also occurring with outsourcing. Because higher paying jobs are being taken overseas, all that is left for these unemployed workers is to get lower paying jobs. These inconveniences cause families to have to take out loans to pay bills, to have to refinance, or even to have to foreclose. The effects of outsourcing have been very devastating on individuals and families. And the truth is, any one of us could have our own jobs outsourced any day. So now that I've explained outsourcing and the problems it has caused, how can we make a difference? Taking small steps first is the key to creating change. When shopping around for products, we should research the USA-made products. When items are created closer to their headquarters, the quality assurance is higher. We also can simply start looking at the labels before we buy them. It's not only interesting to know where the products that we buy are made, but you might realize that you already buy USA-made products, and it may compel you to become more loyal to this brand. If we all begin caring more about buying American-made, we can keep jobs from leaving the country and help others in the process. So in review, this morning I have informed you of the acts of American businesses outsourcing overseas, the individuals and families outsourcing effects, and given you ways that you can help this problem before it gets worse. As I previously said, outsourcing affects us all as a whole, and each and every one of us can aid in lessening its impact. So I'll leave you now with hopes that maybe you will go home and look through your belongings and see exactly which countries your money is going to support.